This place is rich with the sweet scent of flowers. Can we stay here for a while longer?
It's you, Cass.
I thought you'd be too preoccupied to find time for reading.
Precisely because of these obligations, I felt compelled to read it swiftly.
Wouldn't all these preoccupations slow your pace?
On the contrary, knowing that time is limited can push one to overcome their limitations. The weight of these
I understand completely. During my time at the Grove, the closer exams drew, the
Precisely. As I remember, you and Phainon were both disciples of the new Sporists.
The courses Professor Anaxa taught were Introduction to Alchemy and History of Mythology. And to be
The history of mythology taught by the blasphemous great performer himself.
Now that I think about it, students would often rush to the podium during class to challenge him on those blasphemous ideas. May I ask, Lady Aglaya, has your relationship...
He openly dismisses people's faith and questions the very justification of the flame chase journey. Our positions have been destined to be at odds.
A Dromus draped in finery?
As I see it, this nickname is more of an insult to the Dromas. Despite his insufferable arrogance, I do hold a certain respect for his nature as a scholar. Anaxagoras' life is almost like a satire. As a Chrysos heir, he refuses to heed the prophecy.
The gods have chosen him.
He was indeed chosen by Circes. Is something weighing on you, Cass? The golden thread is quivering.
With all due respect, I'd like to know what you plan to do with him.
In light of his assistance in the battle against the Flame Reaver, I am willing to grant. However, if Anaxa decides to make any move that places us in danger, I will not hesitate to take extreme.
Just as I feared.
The Flame Chase journey is the destined path for the Chrysos heirs. Yet he now seems more like an empty shell. Given his strong sense...
Still, I can't help but hope for another possibility. Perhaps Anaxa will also overcome his limitations, now that he knows time is limited.
I understand your stance. Let's continue this discussion, but now, let's greet our guest. You're here. Does this mean you're ready to take on Orynyx's trial? It seems that this sacred beast is just as indispensable, given their intricate ties to the...
Memmy mem, memmy mem mem, mem mem, memmy mem, memmy mem.
Surrendering the core flame is a Chrysos heir's duty. Your selfless assistance is deeply However, I urge you to carefully consider the risks of accepting the trial. Becoming a demigod means forsaking your humanity. You will inherit Orynyx's divinity, and from that point onward, your fate will be forever intertwined with ours, never to be separated again. It's exceedingly rare to find a capable Chrysos heir. If this path there are still many priests of Yanissopolis and their descendants in the city. If...
Memmy mem, Hero.
It looks like you know that Titan rather well. Memories that exist outside of your own experiences.
I can't explain why, but I can vouch for Mem's words. When I was in the abyss, I heard the Titan's groans.
Since you've made your decision, go back to the bath chamber and get some rest. It is difficult for me, as the guide, to absolve myself from blame for things to have progressed to this point. Time and again, when the dust settles, I hope that we'll have the chance to have a long chat regarding your return journey and the curse of the sky.
Mister, may everything go well for you and Mem. It's nothing. Previously, I lent her an anthology of poems that Lady Trianne had gifted to me. Although personal properties should be cleared out once their owner has passed on, Lady Trianne gave... It just contains an allegory. In a faraway land, in a city known as Styxia, a dragon had swallowed the princess of the city whole before it was suppressed. After taking down the evil dragon, the warriors discovered that the princess's life had already met its end. Overwhelmed by grief, the queen hired an alchemist to resurrect the princess using the dragon's flesh and blood. However, having lost memories of her... The author of this book is Archepia, a wandering bard who traveled to many cities. Among the things she left behind are poems, dictionaries, and many tragicomedy scripts. She even clearly underlined and took notes in books that covered... While flipping through these books, I felt like I was afforded a glimpse into the life of Archepia. It was as if she had yet to pass on and was still alive. That's right. Writing, drawing, and taking photographs. It seems like... Speaking of taking photographs, when I was helping you to take the photo previously, I did not look through the photos in your photo stone, despite having visited many cities in Amphorius. I still understand nothing about the world beyond the... Forget it. Let's talk about this in the future. For now...
I'd love to go in and take a look.
That's right. Oh, partner, you're back just in time. This is something that the both... Good news? I wouldn't call it that. Some background information for you. The Council of Elders is an authoritative body in Amphorius, made up of different city representatives. They hold This is the most important social event of Akima. It is highly influential, and can even affect what happens. Every 5 to 10 years, the Council of Elders organizes a citizens' assembly at Dawncloud. During the assembly, the representatives will vote on major issues, such as whether the Chrysos heirs led by Aglaia should still hold the right to govern the Holy City, and... That is correct. However, the problem lies in the fact that there are ill-intentioned extremists in the Council of Elders. They view the Citizens' Assembly... We can refer to them as the opposition. During the assemblies held in the past 100 years, The voices supporting the opposition have been growing stronger in the shadows. It's only thanks to Aglaya that the Flame Chase journey has been able to continue to this day. The Citizens' Assembly is just around the corner, but this time, there seems to be a new variable to the situation.
Me?
I'm afraid that the Council of Elders might want to take advantage of Professor Anaxa. Aglaya will surely take back Circe's core flame, but with Anaxa's current condition, it's so unique that nobody knows. He has always been someone that is only concerned about his own research. I'm certain that he must want to escape from the monitoring of the Golden Thread and protect him. Anaxa has never believed in the prophecy, so technically it cannot be considered a betrayal. As I believe in his character, I plan to plead with Aglaya and try to buy more time for him. Allow me to apologize for the fact that we always seem to be troubling you. I hope that Orynyx will show more benevolence and be more accommodating. Go and rest and regain your strength. We'll meet at the Vortex in a few days. Oh, right. You can read this scroll if you want to find out more about the Council of Elders and the Citizens' Assembly.
Esteemed one, Orynyx's vacant totem awaits. If you have already made your preparations to become a pillar of Amphorius, please.
Little Grey and Mem, your resolves cannot be questioned. Get ready to assume Orynyx's divinity, Trailblazer. The divine position of Orynyx has already been vacant for some time. We can feel the space of the trial closing. As there isn't much of their soul left, we'll have to complete the ceremony before their soul completely dissipates. The eighth core flame coveted by the miracle that once belonged to the great faith, it shall now be returned by the two elected heroes of the Chrysosairs. A traveler who is up... Mem. Both of you, please, come forward. Recite along with us. O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world, we seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the... These are just words meant to make the prayer seem more solemn. Please, focus. And surrender the core flame. Orynyx. Their soul has been waiting for...
Perhaps they're also quietly waiting for the arrival of their successor.
Don't worry, you're tougher than I am, right?
Traveler from beyond the sky. Let us pray that the Titan...
Although he loves cracking jokes at inopportune times, his determination is as strong as the Chrysos heirs. He will definitely succeed. While he's away, I would like to have a chat with you, Aglaia.
Speak. I'm listening.
Slap, slap! Wake up! How is it? How do you feel? Right? I think that it's amazing, too! Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Test. I have such a cute voice! It must be because of all the memories that I collected. They allowed me to... Also, listen. The words of the
Mother, it hurts. Have I finally reached the end?
Orynyx. Oh, how heartbreaking. Ever since the figure draped in the black cloak, we are going to help alleviate their pain.
Memories. Broken. Mother. Where? It's you. Skyfather has gazed upon you. Mother is calling for you. Mother is no longer something important and important.
Orynyx, listen to me. Aren't you tired? Throughout the long years, you have always been protecting the fate of Amphorius. Each time people draw strength from within their memory, there's no need for you to bear this any longer, Orynyx. From today onwards, someone else will bear time on your behalf. This is why we have...
Freedom. Freedom. I want freedom.
Oh, poor child. Everything will be fine. Let us help you. You can have a good rest now.
You have potential, willpower, powerful, and tenacious. But you lack something. Just one thing.
Lacking something. What is...
What you lack is a future.
Future?
Traveler from the sky. You should have dissipated already. The gaze from the Sky Father. Stabilize your form. Because from the moment you crossed the sky, your life was right now. You are simply a collection of walking memories.
What? How is that possible?
The space is someone must inherit. If the pillar is lost, the laws of time Emporius will succumb to. Time never compromises, never forgives, never makes a choice. Child of humanity, Titans, time restrains everything.
Orynyx's divinity is dissipating?
Pathstrider of remembrance, my strength, the fate of the world. If you go and find your future that has been, even if that means you'll have to cheat death, you'll have to challenge that. Hand of shadow, clasped with unyielding fingers.
Hey, are you alright? I heard you two talking about Thanatos. Cass is also very concerned about the war. She has left the vortex and returned to the garden. Shall we go and look for her? Thanatos... Oh, right. There's something that I have to tell you. The Chrysosairs already know everything that has happened to you. I was too worried, so I told them everything. Please...
Mister, I'm right here. Please stay there and slowly turn around. Please. Just as I expected. I cannot feel anything. Back at the Grove, I was puzzled as to why you were not affected by my curse. I thought that it might have been the special ability of I'm sorry. I should have noticed that something was amiss earlier. Mister, if my abrupt behavior just now offended you, I hope that I'm just thinking. If your soul has really left your body, as a mortician, I might be able to
Cass! Did you find anything?
My apologies. Not as of yet. Perhaps I have overestimated my capabilities. But, Mister, would you be willing to let me try again? This time, I'll increase the area. I have never touched the living in this way before. If my actions are in any way disrespectful, I seem to have caught a glimpse of something. Your soul is currently, but perhaps it might not be a bad thing. If your soul is still wandering around, it means that we still have time. We clues. Just a few more. I need... The connection has been severed. With my strength. It was me. I was a little too hasty. Don't worry, mister. Although we currently have no leads, I will do my best to I know that I'm lacking in confidence, but I hope that you can keep this promise of mine in mind. Amphorius needs you. Lady Aglaia and Lord Finon are currently discussing some matters in the paths. They're worried about you too. If possible, please go there and let them know that you're well. Also, please accept this Styxian fable. Reading can help one to focus and relax. I hope that reading this...
These are disappearing. They're here.
That partner! Hyacinth said you definitely wake up. How do you... That's the medical prowess of the Twilight Courtyard. Amazing, isn't it?
You've completed the trial of time. And I have to admit that the process went better than I expected. Even in the end, that Titan's heart still showed a soft spot for humankind. However, I never expected that. Two people who have cheated death would appear.
That's what we have been talking about. Mighty has been in Akima for such a long time, but has no one thought to study his indestructible body? If there were even any...
Many have had this idea, but so far there have been no... Nevertheless, now is not the time for us to give up. Cypher. I'll try and get her to return to Akima, but do be prepared for a less... It is my duty. We too require you to bear the divine position of time. But before that, just...
What's wrong, Aglaya?
Omens always come in pairs. A tiny heir, it's Anaxagoras. He has initiated...
In the end, it is still
I earnestly hope that your assessment of him is accurate, Finan. Otherwise, the efforts of my teacher and I of the past millennium...
I'm back here again. I remember this dream. This realm is covered in a silk-like fog.
Hey! Excuse me! What is this place? Where in Amphorius are we?
The mutters of the Traveler are in a language I'm unable to comprehend. Or perhaps...
Tell me, which Titan reigns over this land?
Hand of Shadow Thanatos. Could this...
Not...
Then where is this? River of Souls? The outskirts of the Netherrealm? Are you heading downstream toward the Netherrealm?
The Netherrealm. Nothing but an Titan rejects you. Me. Listen.
What? The Traveler lifts their wrinkled fingers and remains silent. I look in the direction they are pointing and listen closely. There. A massive shadow brought the sound of tides. I can hear it. I hear it, deep within the tides. Beyond the closed, a voice, about to recount something.
Child of humanity, is it death's embrace you yearn for with... Oh, you have awoken. Welcome back to the... Your consciousness is dissipating much faster than I expected. Ultimately, it seems like the Titans...
How much longer can my consciousness remain in the mortal realm?
In my estimation, at best, you'll see 15 more.
15 days and nights.
What is it? Are you finally starting to become attached to the mortal world?
On the contrary, 15 days feels a little too long for solving a singular. Stop giggling. It's time for us to go. The messenger from the Council of Elders is on.
Let me ask you one more question. Are you...
What betrayal is there to speak of when I was never loyal to her to begin with?
What about that white-haired student of yours? Acting so recklessly, do you not care?
There will be a price to pay for blind faith. This is also a lesson.
You truly are a strict teacher.
Of course. This is how I've always been.